welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Then there's Wembanyama, then there's Castle, and it's Harper in at the point guard position. And for Dallas, they've got Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. And then it's Kyrie Irving. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Irving from the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Out to the right wing. Now here's Barnes. Here's Harper. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Hit me, I'm open.
Here's Castle, defended by Thompson. Pass to Vassell. Here's Castle. Vassell, a screen on Thompson. The three from Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. To the paint. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
What's up?
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stacks.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Derek Lively.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
No good on that one.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Back to Davis. He's guarded by Vassell. Stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. With the 10-footer. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Wembanyama.
Yeah, what you like about Barnes in transition, he's equally proficient getting to the rack or setting up for the jump shot.
Thompson with a screen. Irving for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Barnes. Wembanyama screen from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Up top, Barnes. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Barnes. Barnes can't get that one to fall. The Mavericks trailing. Irving, the pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's a scoring, right there it's just passing.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Barnes. Oh, they get a hand on it. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Vassell outside to the middle. It's stolen by Lively. And now the Mavs on the run. Thompson in the post. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Vassell. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Lively. Beyond the arc. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Vassell outside. Stolen by Davis. He's got a clear path. Here's Irving. Right side Davis. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Harper passes to Vassell. Here's Castle to snap the cold streak. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Mavericks leading. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.?
Okay, thank you, Allie. So it's San Antonio now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Wembanyama, screen on Irving to the inside. It's stolen by Lively. Fast break, here we go. Here's Davis. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. From the high post. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Here's Castle. Puts up a three. And that's good. Vassell for three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Davis. Lets a floater go. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
First one falls for him. Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Outside Davis. Back to Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And he knocks down the first one. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Both free throws good from Irving.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Barnes. Call against Irving. Here's an 8-footer. And that one hits the back iron. Dallas leading by 3. Davis with it. He's guarded by Barnes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Marshall, he's checked in for Irving.
We got this, we got this.
And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 4. Outside Paul. Wembanyama with it. He's got 5. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Derek Lively.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And Dallas making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Good on both. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Thompson, a screen on Vassell. Second chance shot. Harper pulls it in. San Antonio trailing here. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
To the left side wing. Left side Paul. He nails it, and we're tied.
Well, you think because of his frame it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Now here's Gafford. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. For San Antonio, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12.
Well, that's called exhibiting power and quickness in the painted area. Barnes does a really good job drawing contact there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
No good on the free throw. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Exum comes in for Thompson. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Harper. lead as the free throw drops in for him. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Washington outside. There's a screen by Marshall. Let's go with a three. And Washington good for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Here's Marshall. He's guarded by Paul. Marshall passes to Washington. Nice D from Vassell.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
A different look for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson comes in for Barnes, and Castle subbed in for Fox. Here's Paul, 5 to shoot, and out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Washington. Gafford with a screen on Vassell. The 3 from Washington. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And San Antonio with a change here too. Fox is checked in for Vassell. A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Irving against Paul. Washington, a screen on Paul. 13 feet out, and it's good for 2. Irving's got 9.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Sohan up top. Back to Fox. Pass to Paul. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Marshall. He's scoreless. Washington, a screen on Paul. Outside Irving. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Irving. After the basket by San Antonio. And here's Washington. Gafford the screen. Puts it up from 12. Pass to Exum. Washington outside. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Fox right side. Count that bucket.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Exum passes to Washington. There's a screen by Marshall. Now Gafford. Irving looking around. Pass to Johnson. And he converts the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Maverick lead.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back with you shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. On the court for San Antonio, Castle is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul, then it's Jeremy Sohan, and it's Fox in a shooting guard. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Now here's Fox. Six to shoot. Paul, a screen on Washington. Fox for 3. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Gafford against Johnson. Now here's Irving. Guarded closely. Misses from close range. Fox against Gafford. Double team on Fox. Tipped. Here's Johnson. So they take the lead.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Now here's Exum. No points yet. There's a screen. Irving for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Paul against Irving. Paul passes to Sohan. Now here's Fox. The D's right on him. He gets hauled in by Exum. The Mavericks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Irving. To win the drought. Connects. The jumper drops. Irving's got 17 points.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Washington against Johnson. Back to Sohan. Fox for 3. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Irving. Shoots over Paul. Paul with some nice D.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Johnson. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Ooh, Paul with the block. Back come the Spurs in transition. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Yeah, something else they've done well, causing havoc on the defensive end. Keep their energy up. Not easy to do for 4 quarters.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Exum. Free throw dropped for Johnson. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Mavericks trail by 6. Washington outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Lively with a screen on Johnson. Down low. Left side Irving. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Fox outside. Pass to Champagny. Fox deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point land. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Marshall. No points so far. Now here's Thompson. He's covered by Fox. Washington, a good look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now it's just a 2-point San Antonio lead. Now here's Fox. He's got 9. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Fox. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 5.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
Sohan, the pass to Fox, and he drives in. It's good. Fox has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Irving. He's got 19. Washington finds Lively. Thompson outside. For 3. Hauled in by Paul. San Antonio leading. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Pass to Washington. On the take. Thompson outside. Here's Irving. The layup misses. Spurs lead by 4. Outside Johnson. Now Sohan. He's guarded by Washington. Now Fox. 11 points in the game.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And it's Harper in for Fox. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Paul. Vassell with it for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. 3-pointer. Barnes with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Paul. Not enough on that one as it misses. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And then Davis slams it in!
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Vassell's shot is good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Davis. Back to Irving. Lively with a screen on Paul. Irving for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Paul. Over Irving. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Boy, Chris Paul just locked in right there. Shot ready on the catch.
Back to Irving. Screen by Lively. The 3-ball. And that's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 22.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Outside Paul. Pass to Wembanyama from outside the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Irving from 20 feet. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. 24 points for him.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Now here's Barnes. Barnes a screen. Shot from 12. Ball finds Wembanyama. Up again. He can't hit that time. The Mavericks leading. Out left to the wing. Down low. Here's Lively. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Dallas shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Castle's checked in for San Antonio.
One shot.
Spurs trail by 4. Vassell outside. The 3 from Barnes. Sinks the tray. Barnes has got 6 points.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, "We're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy." Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win now mode, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Dinwiddie. To the inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. They're running. Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Barnes against Davis. Over Barnes. Davis hits. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
Vassell outside, lets it go from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch and shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him too.
Dinwiddie outside. To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for two.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Mavericks trail by 6. Dinwiddie outside. Here's the three. Rebounded by Castle. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-4 run. 26 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Vassell. The three. That one no good. Dinwiddie outside. Thompson right side. Over Castle. Thompson's shot is off. Here's Harper. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And so it's San Antonio. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Spurs lead by 9. Davis out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Wembanyama against Lively. With the fadeaway. No luck on that one.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Irving with it. Fires from 14, and that's good for 2. Irving's got 26.
There isn't a bad shot for Kyrie Irving right now. His offensive attack is so versatile.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Irving. Three-pointer. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Lively with a screen on Vassell. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Lively. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Harper passes to Barnes. Here's Castle. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Lively. The free throw drops for Lively. And so he makes both from the line. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Barnes a screen. Castle for 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis. AD doing what he does.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Pass to Castle. Here's Harper. He's guarded by Irving. And here's Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Stripped it away. Throws it up high. Oh, AD. An easy target on the lob.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Harper passes to Vassell. Down low. Here's Castle. Blocked! Outside Irving for the lead. And the layup is good. Irving's got 28.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Back to Wembanyama. Will it go? Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Irving. Rebounded by Castle. For San Antonio, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Barnes finds Wembanyama. Shoots over Lively. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Barnes. Wembanyama's got 11 points. And Dallas with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And here's Irving. 28 points for him. Screen by Lively. Inside. Oh, misses the dunk. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Vassell passes to Harper. Wembanyama, high post. Oh, Wembanyama, too much for him inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Irving for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 9. Wembanyama. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Irving. He's got 31. Lively with the bucket. 14 points for him.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Pass to Castle. Here's Harper. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Over Lively. Another miss by Wembanyama. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. He's guarded by Vassell. Now here's Irving. 4 on the clock. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Irving. Vassell can't get it to go.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. The Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Harper.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Vassell. To the inside. Kessel. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now here's Irving. He's got 34. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Paul passes to Sohan. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Derek Lively.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And he makes both free throws. And so Davis will bring it up for Dallas. 2-point game. Pass to Irving. Here's the second effort. The three from Washington. It's not going to go for him. San Antonio's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Kessel. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Here's Irving. He's got 36 points. Thompson outside. Outside Davis. Pass to Thompson. Here's Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds now. For the tie. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Paul against Irving. Gets the bucket and the foul. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Vassell. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Gafford passes to Thompson. Outside Davis. Clock at 6. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Fox outside. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Thompson outside. Washington outside. Pass to Thompson. Here's Irving. And here's Gafford. Sohan covering. And it's Gafford missing. Spurs trail by 3. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Fox outside. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Washington, a screen on Johnson. Gafford finds Thompson. Washington with the ball. He's guarded by Vassell. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Paul, and the shot is good. Dropped it in off the front of the rim. Irving's got 41.
This guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Fox outside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. So for Dallas, Exum's checked in for Thompson, and it's Marshall in for Irving. And San Antonio also making a switch. Champagne's checked in. Dallas leading by 3. Now Exum hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Marshall. Gafford the screen. Marshall with the bucket.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Paul passes to Fox. The floater and the wrist. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Davis. Pass to Marshall. Washington outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Washington's got 8.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Sohan, pass to Paul, to the paint. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Washington with the ball. He's off on that one. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Johnson, Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Jeremy Sohan, and it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. Here's a 3 from Paul, counted from distance.
Now, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Washington. Gafford the screen. Down low. It's tipped. Lays it up and banks it in.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Spurs trail by 5. And here's Sohan. Into the lane.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Marshall. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Washington. Gafford the screen. Washington's shot is good. And here's Paul. Sohan outside. Now here's Fox. He's started by Exum. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Tenacious stuff there from Fox. It takes guts to sink a shot while being fouled.
Mind the lane. One shot.
Free throw's good for Fox.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Now here's Exum. Pass to Washington. Back to Exum. Washington a screen. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like that Dante Exum didn't back away from the contact. If there's a physicality he can come with, look out.
And he makes a first. He's off on the second. Gafford finds Davis. Exum outside. Goes up again. Sohan with a rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Paul, shot is off. Dallas leading by 3. Back to Washington. To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Paul passes to Sohan. Gafford with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. And San Antonio with a change here too. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Johnson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Count that one.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
The Mavericks lead by 3. Here's Marshall. Here's Thompson. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Gafford with the block. Now here's Davis. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Gafford. Back to Marshall. 6 to shoot. Inside. Gafford with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Fox outside. Shoots over Thompson. Again, the miss by Fox.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Pass to Sohan. By Thompson. Gafford with the block. Davis, the pass to Thompson. Back to Davis. To the left wing. Washington finds Gafford. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Mamukelashvili. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Harper. Pass to Paul. Unloads from 13. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Washington inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
And that one falls for Washington. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Harper. Outside Paul. They need this. Knocks down the triple. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
There is a relentlessness to what Chris Paul does. This guy works at his own pace, wears you out, searching for his shot.
And now Allie LaForce has an update on Kyrie Irving. What do you have, Allie?
The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks let me know the status. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Dallas leading by 7. Pass to Thompson. The 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Now Paul pulls up on the wing, and yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Now here's Davis. Davis making the defense pay.
And this is how intense Davis is on that offensive glass. He just loves stuffing misses back in.
Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Thompson outside. Here's Marshall. He's guarded by Paul. Now Thompson. Fades away. Harper pulls it in.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Now Paul.
Get there.
Pass to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama screen. Harper misses. Dallas leading by 9. Washington outside. Back to Davis. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
The Spurs have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Vassell outside. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Marshall passes to Davis. Back to Marshall. Gafford with a screen on Paul. Here's Marshall. Good on the shot. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Castle's checked in for Chris Paul. It's both from the stripe. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Leading by 12. Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. Thompson, a screen on Barnes. Davis from long range. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. No good there, off the double clutch. Spurs trail by 12. Vassell passes to Barnes. And a nice finish on the layup.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Lively. Irving with it. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Here's Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Lively. Wembanyama, no good. Dallas leading by 12. And here's Irving. Count it! The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a three-point play.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there.
Spurs trail by 15. Vassell outside. Wembanyama against Lively. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Dallas leading by 15. Here's Irving. Harper pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Derek Lively.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Irving, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Irving's got 46.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Anthony Davis.
Well, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
First one falls. A line change here for San Antonio. Both free throws good from Irving. 1:05 left in the fourth. Pass to Sohan. Back to Paul. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth. Irving against Paul. Now here's Irving. He's closely guarded. The putback. Hits yet again. Wow!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That one's no good. And so it's Dallas with it. Dinwiddie outside. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey there, Anthony. That was a tale of 2 halves. What started working for you there?
We started playing defense. In the second half, played the right way. Started sharing the ball. We started playing a little bit more pace. And we was able to get the lead. In the first half, we wasn't playing defense. We wasn't talking. And, we came out in the second half and just kind of took it away and just made sure that we were aggressive on the defensive end.
I know you have high standards defensively. Glad you turned it around.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.